You know how many trailers I've lost? You know how many homes and trailers I've lost to cocksucking? 2. 1 trailer, a car, and a house.
Just you and another guy trying to suck each other's dicks, and whoever's does a better job wins. And then you have to give them your trailer, and you just keep getting these guys that are great.
I'm going against the best. I'm going against the best. There's only one way to get better.
True. Oh, that's cool. That's a good mindset.
Right. This one guy had me come in and he had a slippery floor.
You were slipping all over the place trying.
Well, you gotta suck the other guy's cock first, and whoever comes first loses. It's cocksucking. What are you talking about?
No, I said cockfighter. I didn't say cocksucker.
Oh, I watched the wrong movie.
What you are about to see is illegal in 47 states.
The black chicken.
I'll take 25 to 30.
I'll take it.
You're on. I'll lay 25 to 30. 25 to 30 on the red.
I'll lay 30 to 20.
25 to 30 there. Anybody got it?
Oh, you got it. 50 to 30. On the black. I got the black first.
You want to know something, boy? I am the finest trainer and conditioner in the whole world.
All right, let's go.
Cockfighting, the dirtiest sport in the world.
Get ready. Hit.
Now watch your face. No pity, no love, nothing.
Oh, wow. Hey, listen, Mr. Mansfield, I'm sorry. You know, I didn't bring no cash with me. I was so sure I was going to win and everything. But listen, I got some money at home. I got a lot of it. I'm going to bring it back as soon as I get home.
Frank Mansfield, professional with a passion for violence.
I want to get married and have children.
The drive in it is to be the best. I like to call it sharpness.
Not since the hustler has the violent underbelly of the gambling world been so nakedly exposed. What kind of a man risks everything in America's most controversial blood sport? The kind who will do anything to win.
It's the desire to win.
I'm not going to wait for you forever.
Winning is the name of the game.
This is a stick-up. Hands over your heads. Anybody who moves gets a head blasted off.
Blam! And he knocks off the young rooster. And he says, damn it, that's the 3rd faggot rooster I had this week.
I got the finest 5-pound chicken alive, Jack. Right here in my hands, the very finest.
I think that bird has more of a heart than you ever will have.
Anything that can fight to the death and not utter a sound, well, winning is the name of the game.
Warren Oates. Cockfighter. Rated R.
No. Cockfighter, directed by Monty Hellman, written by Charles Wilford.
Oh.
Mine was Horny Butt Man. That was the
Monty
director of the
Buttman.
one I was. Horny Butt Man.
That would be
Directed and
That's a good
produced and
package
written
for a
by
movie.
Horny Buttman.
horny butt. He's the man for the job, that's for sure.
No,
Yeah.
not Horny Buttman. Warren Oates. Warren Oates is the star of the movie. Harry Dean Stanton, Ed Begley Jr., James L. Jones' dad.
Horny
William doesn't know
buttholes.
about movies, right? Sorry. Nice.
Horny buttholes. I mean, I can go all day. Call me Captain America. Call me Cornhole America. I can go all day with these butthole jokes.
Got it. I'm following you 100% right now.
We're talking cockfighting. Let's try to keep it classy because this is a gentleman's sport.
I appreciate that they put that on, the proceedings. I mean, sometimes they're doing it in like a governor's mansion, but other times they're just like doing it in like in a hotel room, and it's completely on a whim. So, but it always does have like a level of class. You're right, and like rules. You don't have your rules.
It's a gentleman's game for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about cocksucking. Fighting. Tell us about cockfighting, William.
Cockfighting. Cockfighter. This movie, this is your classic 70s sleazy back road, rural, fucked up country fest. I mean, it's about a loser. I mean, this guy, he has to be one of the biggest losers I've ever seen in a movie ever. I mean, this guy's job is he
It's
owns
Rocky.
fighting cocks. He owns a rooster, and he goes around to these little cockfight arenas in in the backwoods or in a shed or
Barnes, yeah.
barns, and it's just like these guys, they take two birds. I mean, really what they're doing is gambling. It's just they're all gambling addicts because they gamble with each other over who's going to win the fight, and they even have odds. And then the people watching them in a circle are gambling also. And to gamble on two roosters fighting with little hooks on their feet, I mean, you got to be starving for entertainment.
Well, hey, this is kind of like a country tradition, though. This has like a cultural significance.
I've never been to a cockfight.
If you grow up
I'm
on
not a country boy.
farms, you grow up on the farm, you start, yeah, but the other thing is like, what do you do with all the roosters, right? So
Eat 'em.
eventually you're gonna have them fight each other.
Yeah. That's like the whole line when he's walking through and walking through I guess you'd call it a chicken field. And it's a chicken field. It's all the coops, and he does that whole story about the old rooster and the young rooster.
Yes.
That little allegory. Is that the
The
word?
joke.
An
It's a
analogy?
joke.
Joke.
The old
Yeah,
rooster
where
tricks
What about it?
the old rooster tricks the young rooster into chasing him around, and then the farmer comes out and says, like, the farmer comes out and shoots the young one and goes, "Man, that's the
And
third
that-
faggot this week, or the third faggot rooster."
Yeah, I
I
didn't
bought."
get that part.
Well,
it
it's
was
because
just-
like the old
point
rooster's
of the-
tricking the young one to be shot by
To
the
roost.
farmer.
But
Right,
the point of
no,
a
I get
country,
that part.
the point of the punchline of a country joke is saying the word faggot. That's
Huh.
that's why
Which word?
they love it so much, and it hits them in like
Which word? Pause for 5 seconds and then say the word. And say it.
No.
Clip
I don't
that.
go for
like
that.
I don't like
I
the
just want to say
Clip that.
I would never make a joke
Zero
about that
content.
word. I don't think that subject matter is funny. I wouldn't make light of that subject matter. I don't think that's
Why?
funny. Because it's like a bundle of sticks. Who cares? You know what's funny though? Are two guys sucking each other's cocks.
Oh, no, get some
in a movie
logs.
called Cocksucker, starring Adam Bowers and Ryan County. They just
Horny
suck each other's.
Bowers and Ryan in
There's a great scene in this movie where Ryan puts a little hook on his dick and Adam gets his cheek caught with the hook.
Ow.
And then Warren Oates has to grab Adam, puts his foot over his head, and then pulls him by the feet and rips his head off and just throws him in the garbage. That's how it is, you know.
Right.
I bet you like that, you motherfucker.
You know,
Talking,
I bet
talking
you
about
would.
violence
You
towards
sick
me.
weirdo. You're so sick and weird, dude. You would at William, you'd fucking love that, you weird sicko.
How dare you talk
I think
about
it's-
violence towards me?
Wow,
That's
dude,
life.
you got a furry complex, bro. You want Adam to dress up like a goddamn rooster and
That's the
bomb
thing.
my anus?
He's got multiple kinks going on in this story.
Yikes! Pick a lane, pick a hen there.
look, the important thing is I'm an ally and I don't say
Pick a
the
pen there, hen.
I don't say the FAG word, okay? That's like
What
that's a
word?
no that's a no word. You don't say that.
What one?
Don't even joke about that.
Fragile.
You're just filling that in with other letters.
Forget.
You were talking about how it's like the guy is such a loser or whatever. This is like what maybe I don't know. I feel like this might be Warren Oates' best role.
Yes,
Or I don't know. He's so
correct,
good in it. He's the
correct.
perfect guy to play
Correct.
a
It's great.
cockfighter who always loses. That's just like the exact guy that you picture.
And he plays him with grace, and he plays him
Yeah.
with esteem, and with a man of principles. He's not drinking. He's not. What is he
Well,
blowing
they
money
mentioned
on?
that though. He was until he took
did.
the vow.
Yeah, he was a
he
fucking
like blew it.
loudmouth drunk idiot before.
Yeah,
And then
he
he's
was
like, fuck, I
losing.
gotta stop talking.
He was literally a loser.
And
He
like,
bets away his prize chicken in a dirty hotel room the night before the big tournament and loses Cockfighter of the Year. That scene's
his
awesome.
bird
It's all
dies. Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's Rocky, but with cockfighting.
that's cool, man.
it has nothing to
just
do with Rocky. This is
No,
your
the
classic
story. Listen,
This is
listen,
your
the
classic
story.
gambler movie. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
but he keeps losing. He keeps losing. He keeps losing, and it shows all these close-up shots of like two roosters like literally punching each other and scratching at each other, and it's like National Geographic level filming of these actual cockfights.
Well, they
is that how did they film
They show unsimulated cockfights in this movie, which is like makes it
it's
insane, like amazing.
in slow motion. It's like good.
There's one
I
scene
feel
that's in
bad
slow
for
motion. There's a lot of
chickens.
just like raw, like two things going at it, and you're just like, God damn, this is like you see the birds getting fucked up.
And that's the connection. I'm like, it's like a loose thread between a gambling movie and actual fighting.
A sports movie
sequences, sports fighting.
Yeah, he's kind of like a
filmed.
boxing trainer, where the way
he
he
literally
like, tends to the bird
that's what
and
I'm
stuff.
saying. He like literally is. That's his character. He's
he's also like a pimp. He's like a sleazy pimp too, because he's not doing anything.
Yeah, this
he
is 100%
only sold
like
one
animal
girl. He
cruelty.
only sold one girl.
And they
That's
put all
true.
this.
He also
They
does.
put all this effort
Dottie,
into these. Like,
he just gave Dottie away.
But she found
Dodie,
love.
Dodie, what was her name?
Dodie.
Yeah, he's like, you take the car, the trade. He is just like it is what it is kind of guy. Like he lost the bet.
He's a hustler.
Like, well, fuck. He immediately just started packing, and he was like, all right, I guess I got to go figure this out.
He hustles. He's constantly hustling people.
And he doesn't waste time on his failures. He just moves past it.
But I'm asking, what? You can't get a job at a factory? Can't sell cars?
He didn't want to.
Go to Vegas. What are you
He
doing?
don't want to.
Well, he's got a cowboy hat on. He's of the world.
He's in his element.
Yeah, this is all he knows.
He wouldn't be good in Vegas. This is his little domain.
Also, he's good. He just like had like hubris.
He has bad luck also. Yeah, a lot of hubris.
Bad luck. I mean, he fucked up. He could have won that. He was like a loudmouth idiot, like in this hotel room in this flashback, and he lost it all. So
and that's when he took the vow.
He cuts the beak of a chicken in the opening scene.
Right.
And uses a pen. He cuts it with a razor blade, and you see it for real. He's really cutting a chicken's beak with a razor blade. And he takes a pen and he fills in to make the groove darker. And he wants to make it look like it has a cracked beak so he can get 4 times the odds.
Yeah.
And make a bigger score when he wins the match. But he cuts
it
too much.
How did he lose?
And the beak breaks and he loses the match. So that's when he loses his trailer, his car, and his girl.
And
the Harry Dean Stanton.
The Harry Dean Stanton is awesome.
Also, that girl was like 40 years younger than him.
But also he's really doing that. You're seeing a lot of this like real shit happening to these roosters, and which is like kind of crazy, but it's like
they're dumb.
Whatever.
Who cares?
Well, it's like whatever. It's crazy in the sense of like you don't see that in movies that much, but like also you are. But it's like,
but you don't feel bad.
Chickens,
you don't feel bad for this fucking these chickens at all.
Also,
like,
chickens are descendants of dinosaurs. You know what I mean?
Birds are, yeah.
You're basically seeing like little velociraptor like things.
That whole monologue with the whole monologue with the girls, like that chicken has more of a heart and emotions than you do. And then
what happens
at the end, the final scene? Well,
his fiance.
But anyway, so it's like you're seeing these you're really watching this stuff happen to chickens and everything, but because they're dinosaurs, you're like, it's like there's something about humans. I think you don't. Yeah, you're like, fuck those guys.
Well, it's exploitation, man. And
if dinosaurs were around today, people would be paying for them to be like to watch them just get fucked up. And it's like a humans versus dinosaurs. It goes back eons, since back in the day when humans and dinosaurs lived at together. But we won. Now they're little chickens.
We won.
And we can make a movie about how we
weren't even
hit them
around.
against each other. What?
We're probably going to get killed by an asteroid too.
No, that didn't happen.
Well, Adam's
this.
right. The Flintstones portrays this sort of society, and humans and dinosaurs.
Yeah,
we've clearly won.
It's pretty accurate. Flintstones is pretty.
But here's the thing: in this movie,
Flintstones.
this is an exploitation movie. It's made by Roger Corman. It's got real chickens fighting, real roosters fighting, tons of footage of them getting killed, lots of blood. They added fake blood because they said real chickens don't even bleed that much. So they're constantly they're making it bloodier and grosser than it really is. But they got Monty Hellman to direct it. Monty Hellman is like a sensitive. He made Two-Lane Blacktop. His whole thing is like low energy. So he makes this like low energy, naturalistic portrait of a guy, of a hustler. And then the cinematography is by this guy, Nestor Almendros. I forget. He shot a lot of movies for Francois Truffaut, and he shot Days of Heaven. So it looks amazing. It's this weird mix of total exploitation movie, but an artsy character study. So it's a cool movie, and really not much happens. Like nothing big is happening. There is no giant score. He's friends with the bad guy, or like the enemy, the Carradine Stanton. They're friends. They pal around.
There's a cool laid back thing about it. Yeah.
It's just a chill, laid back movie, and you just sort of watch these little episodic events.
What do they call it?
But it's all, but it's like
life.
The way movies need like sex or violence every like 10 minutes or this kind of thing. It has that in the cockfighting, and then it's got a little bit of titties too at one part.
His fiance,
a little bit of itty titties.
And like when he's with this girl, instead of doing a Roger Corman thing, Monty Hellman has like the shot fade over a minute from the previous shot of like a car. So you're watching like double exposures, and then like it's Monty or like Warren Oates
within a dissolve.
Is whispering, and then there's this topless woman in water. In most like Roger Corman movies, would just cut to like a woman's breast filling the frame, no face, just like very, down and dirty. Like, yeah, we're making a tit movie. Like, we don't care. So this is like a beautiful movie. And the other thing is, when it came out, it was a huge failure. Nobody wanted to see it. And they even changed the title to Born to Kill. And there's a trailer for Born to Kill where they don't show one single instance of cockfighting. They get rid of all the because there is a lot of cockfighting in this movie.
The old switcheroo.
That's the whole point.
The guy is obsessed with cockfighting and matches and buying chickens.
Yeah, that's why. How can you take that out of the movie? What's he betting on?
They just show the whole movie as Born to Kill, as a guy like fighting people in the South, and like Ed Begley Jr. loses a match, and then like he attacks him like a nerd with an axe. But in the trailer, they make it like Ed Begley Jr. is like fucking up the car with an axe, and like they add like extra gunshots with like people. Like there's a robbery where these guys are dressed like Richard Nixon and presidents.
Yeah,
and it's like a funny scene, but in the trailer, they have like gunshots, and there's like they're shooting people.
They never pulled the trigger. Yeah, that's wild.
That's all, but it's also a novel.
It's still bombed. It's still bombed with that trailer.
Did that happen in the novel?
Popular?
I don't know. I have no idea. Probably. The writer's kind of famous. He's in the movie. He's the guy who like does the bets, and he's like
the mustache guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome. For the author of the book to have that crazy of a mustache,
I think that's him. So he's just like a real cool, middle, like he just writes not detective novels, but he writes his like paperback novels.
Yeah, it's like a
crime novels.
Yeah, paperback.
Paperback.
It's cool.
Novel.
That's cool.
He wrote Miami Blues.
Another cool thing about this movie is in those cockfights, Warren Oates and Harry Dean Stanton and the actors are like really doing the shit. They're holding and like Warren Oates, the stuff he does with with the cocks in this movie is like insane. He cuts a
It's
chicken's
like all
head off.
practical.
He pulls a
No, was that
chicken's head
real?
off.
Yeah.
No,
They're
that
killing
had to
it.
have been a
Yes.
prop.
Yeah.
Yes. They're
You see
100%
no.
a living chicken, him carrying it by its feet. He puts its head down and then he cuts it with an axe all in one shot.
And then the other ones, the cockfight shots where it's
Oh,
like
he
him and
doesn't
Harry
cut
Dean
it with an axe. He just
Who?
rips it off, right?
He does both.
Let's talk. It's not good.
Oh, sorry.
Like but like Harry Dean Stanton and Warren Oates like are literally holding these chickens that are about to do a cockfight, and they're like ready. They're like already pecking and scratching and stuff like that, and they're like kind of shoving them in each other's faces and like getting them riled up. Like they're actors doing this. They're like big famous actors. You know, it's kind of
It's
pretty
not
cool
hard to
see.
handle a chicken.
Well, they
All right,
feel
never mind.
real. They feel real. They're not like nerdy.
Yeah,
It's not Dustin Hoffman, you know, like a New York guy like holding a chicken. They're all from the South.
yeah. They
So
look like they've done it a bunch.
I'm sure Harry Dean Stanton knows his way around a chicken coop.
If you know what I mean.
Warren Oates, of course.
Yes.
These are like hard-working, salt the earth guys. These aren't your fancy
Hard working.
Or well, I mean,
They're all gamblers. They're all gambling addicts.
No, he's talking
trying
about the
not to work.
actors.
Well, the actors are drunks and losers also, but
they're working
Losers. They made this movie. This movie's
look, when you
awesome.
work hard, you like to drink it. You like to drink your pain away. Okay, that's the working man's.
No, what are you
reward.
talking about? I hardly work and I drink all the time.
You drink the pleasure away, Ryan. You're one of the few drunks that drinks the pleasure away.
What pleasure?
All right, you drink the pain away. Well, you're just fucking
What
not doing
pain?
anything. Well, you're a hollow man. That's what you like the
I'm
Kevin
hollow.
Bacon movie. So invisible rapist.
No, I'm not a rape. I'm not a rape.
That's what you told me. You said you were hollow man.
I said
Okay.
I'm a hollow.
Oh yeah, it's an anime.
We've all done something like Kevin Bacon and Hollow Man once or twice.
We've all become invisible and then immediately used our invisible powers to rape a lady.
That's my 6 degrees of separation with Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, it's the act of.
Isn't that
Yeah.
a game?
Wait, Ryan, you are vegan, and you're sensitive to this stuff too.
Yeah, but this was a great movie. It looked like the way it was shot, it looked like like I said earlier, like a National Geographic or Animal Planet. The slow-mo. It was kind of brutal to watch, but like whatever. It was long ago and they're dead already.
Yeah, I think it being in the 70s takes some of the edge off. You kind of feel like, well, yeah, of course they did this back then. They would just kill
But like
animals in a movie.
it looked like a real. I mean, they were real fights.
But
Yeah.
chickens are treated
But the way it was
worse.
filmed,
I mean, I
was
don't know if
amazing.
worse, but like it's like
Yeah,
everyday
they're
chickens
that's
are
why
just
I
like
don't eat 'em.
brutalized. So
Yeah, that's why I don't eat them. It's weird. It's factory farming, not farming.
got it.
So put
But,
that in your
dude,
planner and smoke it.
I will say though, some of these birds, some of these cocks, these are some hot birds.
Oh my God. When they pop their mane,
The first
Is it
bird
called
that
a
Warren
mane?
Oates has, the bird's hot as shit, dude.
sand spur.
yeah, what was the name of that one? The sand spur?
If I did fuck a chicken, it would be that one.
You would fuck a male
Yeah.
chicken? Jesus Christ.
You'd fuck a cock?
I mean,
Ah, damn,
the cocks are the
Adam.
ones that are all like pretty and stuff.
Oh my God.
Just saying.
Yours.
It's disgusting. I'm sickened by this.
You would never fuck a male chicken. You would only fuck a female chicken.
Of course.
Exactly. I want
man.
to see what that egg would turn into.
Imagine a little egg with my face on it. Wouldn't that be
It's
cute?
got
That
it's
does sound
got
cute.
William's face and William's legs and then the torso of a chicken. But William's also got a beak. It's
Chicken
like
lady,
That sounds
great
very
Kids
cute.
in the Hall
like a
sketch.
60-40.
Chicken
mix.
lady.
Right, chicken
She's from the
lady.
farm.
Hey, imagine the
Be great.
chicken lady in this movie.
Be great if she was in this.
Yeah.
Hey, imagine if Chicken Lady was in this movie.
My
Imagine
God.
Imagine
I'm
like
trying to do it.
imagine a sitcom about these like New Yorkers and one got into underground cockfighting.
Oh, like Ross from Friends.
Well,
Mhm.
kind of, but like funnier and weirder. But around the same time.
It's Ross from Friends
Talking about
and
Seinfeld or something? What are
Jerry
you
from
talking
Seinfeld. They're in
there's a
an
little-
underground
Oh wait,
chicken.
there is a Seinfeld episode or George gets into cockfighting, right?
Kramer.
Kramer, of course, Kramer.
Of
One the
And
course.
what does he
it's
name the
Kramer.
chicken?
Cosmo.
Little Jerry Seinfeld.
Little Jerry, you're right. I
What was the name
forgot that
of
you were
what was
talking.
the
I
name
didn't
of
realize you were
that?
talking about a real thing. Otherwise, I would have been like on that, dude.
What was the name of that hillbilly that tried to cheat Frank out? The kid. It was Lil John, Lil J, Lil Jerry,
Little
something like
Joe.
that. Lil Joe. And
He
he
tried to
he
cheat-
tried
he-
to they tried to hustle
Everybody
him.
has a hustle and a trick and a work, you know, to win the match. And this guy, he
What was it?
sticks
Slick
his
floors?
sharp fingernail up the chicken's butthole.
No,
And
I'm
then-
talking about when he got the $500 game. And they go, we'll only my
Yeah, they
chicken's
had to-
shy, so we got to do it at my place.
They have
Yeah, and then-
slippery floors, and then he like
It was like
waxes up
nylon, right?
his chicken's feet. Yeah, everybody's cheating. Everything is cheating.
Well, they each have traits. It's like a video game.
Like Punch Out, you got to like learn there.
Yeah, you got to learn, and you got your own. Or I was thinking like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. That's why I was saying they're just gamblers because they don't
Chicken
give a
combat.
shit about
Mortal
chicken
Cockbat.
chicken combat. This idiotic. When they fight, they look like they have no idea what's going on. They look so confused, and they're just sort of kicking their legs backwards, and then they get lucky, and then the hook will just like stab the other chicken in the neck. It's like it
Or
gets
the
knocked
heart.
down, and then they just like dance on its face, and it dies.
Man, some of the chickens get fucked up in this movie.
There's like slow-mo punches like Rocky.
It's pretty
I'm
crazy
telling
to
you.
watch. But again, you got to remember these are dinosaur descendants, so we should feel
Shut
victorious.
up.
So
Just
they're
saying.
always on the move for new chicken because their chickens are getting killed left and right. So they're like, he'll have to buy a new one, and he meets like this Polish guy who has a farm, and he has a bunch of birds. So then that gets him going till the end. That guy's awesome.
When that guy enters, it kind
That
of
guy's
becomes like
great.
a buddy movie. Like because Warren Oates has taken his
Right.
vow of silence and he doesn't talk. He just does like finger guns and like stuff, and
Well, pretty basic sign language.
Wipes his
yeah.
mustache.
he's not using sign language.
No, he's making up his own language, like with his hands.
Which is,
When
by the way,
next
it's a
thing
cool
that-
character to have
people
a mute cowboy. That's a cool.
when
I
he-
thought it was a cool trait that everybody always, even when he doesn't say anything, always understands.
Yeah, it's never an issue.
It's cool.
Like,
And also,
that
but
scene I
this-
asked you to remind me about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. When he's whose father is it? Plays the black dude in it?
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl
So in
Jones.
that opening, the first time we see him, or at the first, like that scene where he's like, "Yeah, we got all these. This thing won 2 fights already," and he takes it and just immediately puts it on the chopping block and chops its head off, like 35 minutes in, and
Yeah.
he just chops its head off and then walks away. And the other guy's like, "Man, why'd he do that? That thing was worth at least $75." And James Earl Jones he says something like, well, I guess he doesn't jump high enough and slice, whatever. He says some technical thing about the fight. And the guy goes, "When did he tell you that?" And he just points at the log. He just did by chopping that chicken's head off.
He says
Little
what
shit like
he
that.
says.
He just
speaks
does.
through his
He doesn't
act.
say anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And people just are like, "Oh, I guess I get it."
And then he pairs up with this other guy who's a fucking blabbermouth. It's Pollock that doesn't shut up. Classic foil to
Well, you
the
need somebody to
American
talk
cowboy.
as the plot gets more complex.
Totally. And it becomes kind of like a buddy movie in that when that happens. And that's like it kind of like gives the movie a little
I thought the
juice.
voiceover was weird
That's
because
from the
he's never
novel.
talking.
Well, I think that was
But it
done
was in and out
afterwards.
2 minutes. Oh, okay.
That doesn't
wasn't
happen very
consistent.
often. It happens in the beginning to set the movie up. It's like and like if you notice in the first scene when he's talking over the driving, it adds no valuable information whatsoever. He just says like, "I'm a cockfighter," or "I used to be into like paddleboarding and this and that and all this stupid
Paddleboarding.
shit, water skiing and all this dumb shit." And you're like, this has nothing to do with the movie. You could just
I used to make my own kombucha.
You could cut that, and then later
Growing
on,
up
he
as a boy,
says
I used to noodle.
he does the narration.
That means
when-
stick your hand down a hole and hope a catfish bites it. Pull your arm out. I'm a noodler.
Used to go snowboarding.
Just complete.
Wasn't good at that.
Nothing has.
Tried
One-
windsurfing.
One time I
No.
bought a unicycle. Didn't even get on it.
Yeah. This guy just needs to
Okay.
stick with something.
Did
if you ask
improv
me.
for a while.
No character development at all.
What if a cowboy did comedy?
That'd be awesome. There's definitely a guy that's
I've seen
worked on a
City
farm that's done
Slickers.
UCB classes.
I
And he
never
brought
even
that
been
into
on.
his-
I never been on stage before. They got a horse.
Yeah, totally.
Someone does a bit, and he goes like someone heckles them, and he takes his lasso out and lassos them,
Yeah.
hog ties them,
This
That's all
is
he
my
knows.
first comedy rodeo.
and the audience cheers.
Yeah. That's a good move, honestly, for any comedian if they're
I found
get
out
heckled.
somebody I know, a friend was in Red Dead Redemption 2, like face and
Oh my
everything.
God. What?
And he's-
Really? Damn.
Yeah, face and voice. Like he wore the whole 3D. You know what I mean? That helmet with all the cameras in your face.
That's awesome.
His character was like a side quest. He's like, I don't know anything about the game, but the way he was describing it, it sounds
What are you
like when
He
you're
didn't
just
play-
running.
He didn't play?
No, he doesn't know it. No, he's just like an actor,
Fuck
comedian,
this-
artist.
What an idiot.
But
This
his
guy's fucking-
because you've played it, his character was the guy that was like drowning his wife in a trough, and it's like a side quest. And he was
That
like,
sounds
"You
really
don't-"
fun. I feel like I didn't hit that quest, actually, to be honest.
Oh, you're probably just looking at the landscape.
Yeah. Hey, there's a lot of side quests that you are not going to hit, by the way, dude.
I'm definitely going to.
We'll see. I'm
No,
going
I'm
to
playing
ask you
Cult of
about
the Lamb
ones
right now.
and see what's up.
I'm playing Cult of the Lamb right now, and I'm gonna take a vow of silence until I beat that game. Starting the next time I say the word. Yeah, the next time I say that word.
Oh, okay. Be fun. Be like Pee-wee's Playhouse, like the magic word or whatever. See
Like
if you
an
mess up.
Eddie Murphy movie. Like he's cursed if he says the word, he can't speak.
What's that about?
What's that movie? Like 52 words or 300
1,000
words?
words or something like that. Yeah,
A tree.
that
Something.
sounds cool.
Something about a tree of words.
100 jacks, and you can only jack off 100 times, and then your dick explodes
Oh my god,
Whoa.
that'd be done in half a week.
like a nuclear bomb. Just like fuck it, here we go.
How far?
Definitely
would you
not
go
gonna
where
jerk
you're,
off.
like
Not gonna jerk off.
thinking
Not
about it
gonna
before
jerk
you're
off.
like,
Not gonna jerk. And then you're like,
yeah,
turn
try to
on the-
save them all.
You see a pair of titties. You're like, oh, gotta do
You
it.
jerk off 100 times in 1 hour.
No, you get 100
Like
strokes.
just in one sitting.
Oh, you
Oh,
only got 100
strokes?
strokes in your
Oh,
life.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
This is an insane.
It
This is
takes
like
me
a
7. It takes me
boss deal.
You
7.
just jerk it right then and
takes
there and
me
just blow up.
Well, it
It's
takes
like
me
a nuke
700
bomb
just to get hard.
explosion. I would do it. Fuck y'all.
You
Fuck
would
the
do
world.
it. You would
I
do
would just-
what?
I would jerk off and kill everyone. Be like,
Oh.
it's worth it.
I bet you would do that.
You need to get your
That's
shit
selfish.
together, man.
Live stream it.
It wouldn't
Even though it's
matter.
better for you to not even masturbate, you would
You
still.
could go to the desert and
do
do
that.
it and live stream it.
Does it count if you're just like humping inanimate objects?
How many
yeah,
fingers?
yeah,
does it
100
count?
strokes.
Make a little
woman,
hole in the
anything.
hole in the ground and just put your little penis in it and just move your hips around.
Okay, why are you making it weird?
What do you mean?
You're like trying to get you're sensualizing it. It's getting
And then a
sensual.
dinosaur
Just kind
sucks
of
your dick.
grooving on it.
Does it
Like,
count if
that's
a
what I'm
dinosaur
saying.
sucks my dick? You sicko.
That happened back in the day. Early man.
Yeah, I've seen
I saw that.
Flintstones.
Well, I saw that movie. Did I tell you I watched that
Okay,
movie?
okay,
Sorry,
you know.
this is unrelated to
The
Cockfighter.
Flintstones Viva Rock Vegas. Yeah,
No,
I've seen that movie.
64 with
That was
Adam
a
Driver.
documentary.
Ooh, I heard that was really good. I heard
It was fun, but
powerful
Adam, I
film.
think, would rather watch 69. Where it's just a dude who goes down on it. He does 69 with a chicken.
That does sound like a better movie, honestly.
And
Adam
go,
Driver
what? They're
just fucking a bunch
dinosaurs.
of
You get
dinosaurs.
caught. You get caught fucking a chicken, and you just go, what? They're dinosaurs. And the person that catches you just kind of shrugs and goes,
You're like, yeah, and then
guess
they
you got a
start
point.
cheering me on.
69.
That's one thing we can all agree on. It's like if an alien race came and we all had to like band together to fight them. It's like we're all against the dinosaurs. That's, I think, something we can agree on.
Just imagine Adam 69ing with a chicken. It would just be him laying down, or not laying down. He'd be sitting down in like an L sit, and the beak would be
In a
on his
chair.
dingus. On the floor, though. You'd be on the floor. And his dingus would be, you'd be sitting at a 90-degree angle, and his dingus would be where the beak is at,
Right.
getting pecked at. And then he would be,
I guess I'd be
man,
sucking
how
a
would you
fucking
do it?
rooster's
No, you would
dick.
be like, they only have
Sure,
one
what I said.
butthole. They only
If
have
Adam
one hole.
69 a chicken, he would be.
So
he
you'd
would
be real crouched over.
He
It'd
would have a
be
rooster.
gross
He'd be
looking.
sucking a rooster's dick while it was pecking him in the chest, and he'd just be like,
Not any rooster, by the way, just the first rooster.
No,
in the-
I'm
Jeez.
telling you,
Really?
he's
he'd be holding the
crouched
two
over.
legs, and the chick, it would just be trying to get away from him, just pecking him really hard chest, and he'd just be bleeding.
Instead of putting those little claws on,
like,
on the
"Ow."
feet, instead of putting the little claws on the feet, he puts like a little sports goggles headband so that he can put the feet around like goggles and then just eat that little chicken's cock.
And then he would pull the chicken down away from his torso towards his dick so it could suck it, and then it just would peck him in the dick, and it would get bloody, and he'd be like, "Ow, ow, ow! Why'd I do that? Ow!"
Nah, he'd be more like, oh, "What are you doing to me?"
That's an inside joke from a different circle of friends. Well, how would you guys fuck
Callback.
at 69 a chicken? Jesus.
There's only one way.
Why is the spotlight on me? Because I'm the
'Cause
only
you're
one
the
out
one
of the three of
doing
us that
it.
would fuck that rooster instead of just a regular
No, man,
shitty
there's a
shitty
couple
hen.
in this movie. There's a couple in this movie I would have
Okay. You would
I
be
would have changed teams
Not
for.
me. There's
Yeah,
all these roosters are not attractive.
I would have broke
I'm a
broke
chicken
vegan
guy.
edge, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm a breast man. Yeah.
wow.
But
Think
you still
about
fuck
it.
a chicken.
You just want to squeeze that juicy, like the hen,
Give me that
the
lean
puffy
meat.
part.
Give me that
You get
white
it.
meat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do know what you're saying.
But seriously, I like dark meat. Thighs, drumsticks, that's the shit right there.
What is it?
Love
What's
a
the
woman
difference?
with good
Why is it dark?
drumsticks.
Because that's where my dick is. Yeah.
Ew.
He's got a weird condition. Yeah.
Gangrene on his little thangalang.
You do as much bestiality as me, you're gonna have a rotten cock
He's got penis tinnitus.
from the vaccine.
Yeah.
His little D hole, his little dick slit, just makes a whistle every now and again.
Yeah. Too much sounding has giving him. dick
Robert F.
tinnitus.
Kennedy is gonna cure my dick.
Mm.
Oh boy, I gotta suck the vaccine out.
Oh, Bobby F.
Oh boy.
I think you should hone this impression, will you?
Oh boy. Robert Kennedy suck a cock.
But
What
for
what is that?
purposes of saving people from the side effects of the vaccine, so it's kind of noble.
Tucker Carlson was going to do a story about this, but that's why they
This
fired
movie?
him. That Robert F. Kennedy was going to suck the vaccine on my dick, and then Tucker Carlson was recording it, giving play-by-play, and then Fox News fired him. Conspiracy? I think so.
That is bullshit, dude.
Did I tell you?
Don't get me started.
When I got my second shot, I was living in my parents' basement. So So red flag right there about the vaccine.
Damn, that was a side effect.
They did that to you in the
This
basement.
vaccine is so fucked up.
No, but I walked in. I had to go to the Hy-Vee is the brand in Nebraska.
Are you sure you just
Like
didn't go to like
HEB
an
or it's like
AIDS
HEB
clinic?
or like Ralph's or Walgreens or CVS. It's like
IV?
that. Hy-Vee, it's a grocery store.
Are you sure it
It's
wasn't
like
just
Ralph's.
HIV?
It's like a Ralph's.
Okay.
Suck my ass. So it was I came home and my parents were playing cards with some of their friends who are bank owners in
boy.
some town in Nebraska, retired bank owners. And they're all just like super right. Like they just were anti-vaxxers, my entire family.
You mean
And
by
I walked,
right, you mean they're correct?
yeah.
You know,
Right,
Robert F.
correct.
Kennedy Jr. is a Democrat.
Well, I walked into the house after I got it, and my parents were like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I just like rolled my shoulder and I was like, I just got the second vaccine. I don't know. It's only been maybe 15 minutes, but I think I'm gay." And they lost it. And then
They
we
went
all
crazy.
fucked.
Damn, dude.
Oh shit.
On the
It
card
got
table.
weird,
People
dude.
are
It got
fucking-
weird. So I would recommend not to get the vaccine.
Damn.
Yeah. It was all consensual and like healthy.
Oh,
But yeah.
well, you're just
No, I
saying
had
that
an
you were just
orgy
in a
with my
weird
parents.
place.
It was a healthy orgy with my parents. No, it's the vaccine, man. It did something.
Okay. All right.
The flu, that was the flu vaccine. I never got the
Oh.
COVID one. Every year, every time I get that flu vaccine.
It just makes you immediately want to fuck your parents and all their friends.
Nobody wants to. It just happens. And no, not just whatever room, whatever the next room I walk into.
Oh, okay.
I just got my flu shot, bitch.
I've made a lot of mistakes.
And
Walked
your
into
mom
a lot of the wrong places.
Your mom starts blowing you. That's weird. They're anti-vaccine, but they'll fuck you after you're vaccinated. That's a weird, fucked up situation. But I
Well,
appreciate it.
I used to work at
I
a
get it.
retirement home, and they would give the flu shot there, and then
You fuck all the old people?
and vice versa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only
I don't know what does
only
this
when
have to do
flu
with the
season's
vaccine?
in.
I'm really
The
confused.
flu
how-
vaccine.
What does the vaccine do that makes this happen?
The flu
Sounds
vaccine.
like I think you were.
I'm just picturing Ryan just getting like just gyrating and grinded on by these old people, just hard and
I
fast.
think he likes it, and he's horny, and that's all cool. But
Yeah.
No, I take it slow. If they want it slow, I'll give it slow.
We don't yuck another person's yums on this show.
Hey, you want it sunny side up? You want it hard boiled? You want it scrambled? Let me know. I'll crack that egg though.
You talking about fucking chickens right now?
can you make an
I'm
omelet?
talking about fucking chickens.
Can you poach it? Let's get back to the movie. I think we've gone off track.
That's what I was
boys.
trying to do. Where I'm talking about fucking chickens, which is what this movie's about.
You know, this is a
Cock-
great movie. Just
cocksucker.
watch it, chill, just get high or drunk and just sort of chill and lay there and watch this guy drive around in the South, in the 70s. Every road is dusty. Every house
Very
is
cowboyish.
musty. Everything is just, but it's in like
Endearing
Georgia
though.
or some shit.
Very.
I was trying to
it's
play. I was
very
trying to
endearing.
place it. Let me just look it up really quick. Let's give some. Let's
Feels
give the
like
people
Yeah,
Texas.
where was
some-
it? Where was it filmed though? Somebody
in the
look it up.
book.
gonna
It's
do it.
Florida. I'm in
Oh, really?
Georgia in the movie.
Hell yeah.
It didn't look like Florida in the movie.
North Florida, the shitty part.
Yeah, North
Oh,
Florida
yeah.
is basically Georgia.
Not Miami,
Alabama.
not fucking
You know the worst.
Scarface.
You know the worst place. The worst place in Florida. Adam, which part were you from?
Good. Ooh,
Tampa Bay, baby.
Gabagool,
Hey, that's an
Capital
Italian-
Bay.
that's an
I've
Italian
heard that's
swear.
like the
Okay.
worst place.
Tampa, huh?
Dude, I
Oh.
went to the same high school as Ron DeSantis. Okay.
Who's
We
that?
breed excellence.
Is that Rhonda or Ron?
Rhonda Santis.
Ron
Just some
DeSantis.
some lady. She's cool.
Ron Desanctimonious.
Meatball Run.
Meatball Adam.
Did you find out where it was filmed?
I'm looking.
Adam's
I mean,
Googling. He's
just type that
researching
in.
live.
I'm on it.
They said Georgia a bunch in the movie.
They did.
Yeah, but where
okay,
was it
so it's
actually
probably-
filmed?
Why not?
Your mom's house.
This is one of our best episodes, I would say, by the way.
Why?
This is just really, we're just really on our shit.
No one can
Adam,
hear
it's
your
taking you
audio.
it's taking you like 72 minutes to just type the full sentence.
Imagine
into
in a
Google.
movie like
Where
the
was
computer guy is like, okay, so where was that film? And they're like, okay, I'm just gonna look it up. And he's just like, okay,
what are you doing still?
What are you-
Adam?
what are you-
I'm looking at
what are you mumbling about? We
Sure,
can't hear
pictures.
you. You're not speaking into your microphone. You're just like, oh, I'm looking. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know where
Yep.
Jason Bourne is. I don't know.
North Florida, South Georgia. Got it. Roger Corman said that this was the only movie that he backed in the 70s that lost money.
Yep.
Dude,
Huge
that took
bomb.
me 5 seconds to look up. I just Googled where was the movie filmed.
Look, I just went down the
And it
wrong path for a
says-
second.
Actual outdoor
He's
arenas
just
in
looking at
Georgia.
nude chicken,
Because cockfighting was legal in Georgia at the
Look at
time.
Dinosaur.
hot ass roosters.
dinosaur porn. There is dinosaur
Dang,
porn.
it was
I would
legal.
never look at dinosaurs.
That was
and
like
there
a
is
legit.
dragon porn, and they have they have giant dicks, and they'll like fuck a subway car.
Hold on,
and
I'm
they'll
trying to talk about the movie.
CGI.
This
Oh, I'm
happened in
sorry.
the movie.
Ryan, go talk.
It just said in Georgia it was legal at the time. So like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this
but
is
this
cultural.
movie's not that shocking.
Yeah,
It is
I mean,
in hindsight. In hindsight, it's shocking.
it's
but-
still. I feel like for most people, it's still shocking. Like if you went to one of these,
So
at
well,
the time,
no
you'd be
way.
like,
I
"Holy
get that.
shit!"
It's just a gambling movie. No, not. It'd be like watching somebody at the casino. That's
Killing
lame.
animals for a movie, I think, is controversial still, even back then.
even in 74.
Because they're not doing. Okay, if it's a Western, they're on horses. Obviously, accidents are going to happen. But these
Yeah,
are
this is pretty
chickens
visceral.
just pecking each other to death and kicking each other to death. And him ripping their heads off and chopping their heads off with an axe. It's like, oh, you're just killing like chickens left and right.
Yeah, I want to know what the body count is. This movie, the amount of chickens that were fucked.
I got it.
It's
Killed.
no Milo and Otis. They're killing
Oh, yeah.
dogs and cats like crazy.
Yeah, you think the South is bad? Try going to Japan.
Oh yeah.
We'll
They
take
broke
your,
a cat's.
your beloved pet and just throw it off a waterfall.
They like break one of their legs and make it walk funny. And shoot it like it got hurt. Like, oh, its leg is broken.
That's why they're the true masters of cinema.
So what did we learn? What's the lesson?
Just get a job.
Let's get a fucking job. Don't be a sleazebag hustler, no good pimp. Get a fucking job. You know what I mean? Clock in, clock out. Do your 8 hours.
Bro, preaching to the choir.
Dude. But
I just
you know.
I got that, I got that 9 to 5.
The hustler life is the life of the loser.
You know that.
but hey, look,
I'm all about that.
he ruined his
About
life.
it being a loser life. I agree.
Yeah, Ryan's a loser, but he lives the 9 to 5. He's a clean cut guy. But this
Huh?
guy, but Warren Oates, he
No,
he
no,
did
was that
ruin
first part?
his. Like you were saying, you're a loser,
Oh,
Oh.
right? This is what we're in agreement on this.
I just didn't hear you. Yeah.
So Warren Oates,
What did we learn?
he ruins his life and ruins his chance at love and all this. But he does win Cockfighter of the Year. He achieves his dream.
She showed up too.
And his
yeah.
chick is mad at him. She's yelling at him, but he's like, the first words he says after taking his vow of silence, winning the Cock of the Year award, he says, I think she's in love with me, or she still loves
No,
me.
he says she loves me.
She loves me.
And then he says something else. But
He's like, let's get this.
let's go.
Cockfighter
Yeah,
of the
let's
Year
go get
award
this
and
prize.
and let's
Let's go
talk a
get
bunch.
let's get this coin. Let's get this.
But yeah,
fucking...
she showed up. They got a weird, like, masochistic relationship.
That's an awesome reason to ruin your life, by the way, is trying to win something like Cockfighter of the Year.
What did he win?
Just the title of
$1,000
Cockfighter of the Year.
No,
And
he
yeah,
won
maybe
money
like
because they
little
were
prize,
betting.
little purse. But just being like,
Can you look that up?
oh, being, after like a year or whatever of like your fucking life falling apart, being like, my family left me because I was trying really, really hard to win shithead of the year.
Sounds great. You should do it.
That's what I'm saying. This guy,
I think
he
you could
achieves his
win,
dream.
Adam. You could win that.
I think there wouldn't
that's my
be a lot
dream.
of there'd be like not a lot of competition.
Oh, there's competition.
There's
Trust
plenty
me.
of competition.
With Ron DeSanctimonious out there, yeah, there's competition.
Better look out for Meatball Adam.
Yeah, Meatball Adam's coming.
Who the hell are you talking about?
Eating pudding. I'm eating pudding with 4 fingers, dude.
You're getting political, Ryan.
Why?
That's what it's all about, baby.
Politics. Yeah.
God, you guys are home.
MSNBC all day, all night, motherfuckers.
Hoes. You guys are hoes.
We're news hoes.
Dark Brandon coming for you, center left talk. That's what it's all about.
Oh my God, you guys.
Vote blue no matter who.
You don't even know who we're talking about.
I know.
When I say
It's-
Joe
that's the
Biden,
point.
you don't even know who I'm talking about.
When I say Joe, you say Biden.
It's just you. It's just like a
What if there was a Biden rap and that was like
unrelated thing. That'd be awesome.
that was like a big song? The Biden rap.
There probably is.
Like do the Urkel kind of thing.
Yeah. Or like David Faustino's album from Married with Children.
I didn't
His
know that
album.
existed.
I think he made it with Scott Kahn.
What was
Scott
his
Kahn
name?
definitely made an album.
Was
DJ
Parker Lewis involved? The guy from Parker
DJ
Lewis?
DJ what? What was his name?
DJ
Hold on, let me
Fox.
look it up.
All right.
I told you. That's the name of his song. I told you. David Faustino. I told you.
But yeah, because they incorporated that character into the show. His like rap
Rapping
persona.
Bud.
Yeah. Towards the end. But DJ
His name
Bud,
was D Lil.
D Lil
Yeah.
Lil
Yeah.
dash D dash Lil.
D apostrophe L.
DeLil.
No, D apostrophe Lil. D Lil.
The Lil. That's
Yo,
like
I
a
got-
the
my
first
D
words
is
a stroke
Lil.
victim says.
My D is Lil. Check it out.
D.
I got a little D. He was the original Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky. No, wait, that guy's name, if you think about it, it's like he has a small dick. He shouldn't
Yeah,
have it.
D-Lil.
He shouldn't have that be his name.
I want to see it.
Small dick? Yeah, me too.
He's talking about how's
Ratings.
he
What's
has like a
its
fucked up-
ratings?
Okay. The pee hole is weird too, I heard. So
Who's?
Little
Brandon?
Dicky has like a Hitler penis, apparently.
Pee hole in the
A what?
bottom middle.
He's got like a thing.
He's got
with
a
his pee
thing.
hole.
Yeah, he talks
Yeah.
about it on like
Him
Sway
and
in the
Hitler.
Morning. or whatever.
They're the 2 guys that have that penis.
The only two.
Maybe, dude, what if Little Dicky is the next Hitler? We better give him what he wants.
What does he want?
Let him into art school.
What's for his He
Let
wants-
him into Juilliard.
Yeah.
You gotta let him at
Give him a-
least submit a resume.
Just make
he wants to
Snoop
go viral for
Make
like very
Snoop
elaborate comedic
rap on his
songs.
song. For the love of God. It's gonna start
So
the
for
next
me, this
Holocaust.
is a 4.5-star movie. I love it. It's just chill. It's got great actors. Everything feels real. I just love this kind of 70s back road hustler, small crime, petty crook kind of movie. I can watch them all day.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
like
else?
gambling.
Go ahead, Ryan.
No, that was it.
I love
Okay.
gambling. I
5
love
stars. I love gambling.
playing dice, having big games.
It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the fact that they show it all is like you can't get this from movies normally. it offers you something so unique, such a singular, visceral, spectacle.
Yeah, movies today are like they try to show you things like the new Amazon Dead Ringers. There's a scene where a guy jerks off and
Okay.
he pulls a fake dick out and he's like jerking it. And it's like, oh, you're showing me, but it's a dick. Like this
Yeah.
is
You
lame.
want a
Like,
practical dick.
ooh,
Like
edgy.
practical effects on the dick. Right. You want to
Yeah,
see
Also, I
that-
really, yeah, like
you want to
I
see that
appreciate.
schlong. If we're
I
showing them
appreciate-
titties, we might
You
as well see
little
that dick.
dicky.
Show your
Let me see
fucking
that
cock
little
in your
dick.
fucking jerk off scene. Like, what the fuck?
Or
Are
maybe
you an
just
actor or are you
rewrite the
fucking pussy?
episode. Or
Yeah.
maybe
you
just don't. We don't need to film it.
Adam, let's see your dick. Show it.
Come on,
Do it. Come on.
you're in a shed, dude. You
Bro,
gotta.
I'm the third guy that has the little Dicky Hitler thing. All right.
Oh, cool. I want to see
Oh,
it.
mine's like one of those
Yeah, you better treat me
wacky.
right.
Mine's like one of those wacky sprinklers that kids jump over. Kids don't. But one of those fun
Whoa.
sprinklers that
you're
ha-
like
that
the-
spur-
little
there's a
slip
bunch
of
of
the tongue.
holes.
You're like
There's a
the
bunch
S.
of toe-
Remember
bunch
in
of holes.
Contra, the S gun? That was the spread.
Yeah.
You're just blasting
Yeah.
spread.
Kind
It's like he has
of.
explosive diarrhea out of his penis.
I'm not.
every
I'm
time he
not.
pees.
I'm not like that horseshoe kind of sprinkler.
Mine, my dick shoots
There's
bullets
a bunch of holes
like,
down the shaft.
like in Red Dead, but when you cut the tip and make it like split.
Your tip is cut.
I cut the tip
Yeah.
of my dick like a Red Dead bullet.
You were
What?
whittling it like the rooster's
Like
beef.
Splitting it. You
Like
split
in
it.
Taxi
Yeah, like
Driver.
a hot dog. Yeah.
Be like, so you could be like to girls, be like, see this, my dick got fucked
No,
up.
I
That's why
say
it's not
I like
working."
this. I go, I bet I can fuck you 4-1 odds. And they're like, oh, he does. That dick is weird, I guess. I'll give you 4-1 odds.
Do they really
Then-
say that?
Then I just fuck them. And I win the bet.
Is that really what happens?
Yeah, it's the hustler of life
No,
for me.
no, she gets he immediately prematurely ejaculates and she goes, ha, before there's any penetration, and then they win 4-1.
Damn. That's the hustler's gamble.
That's
As
that
they
split
say.
dick tip gamble. Sensitive. It
Um,
makes it extra sensitive. Been
Ooh,
there, buddy.
ooh,
Been
ah.
there, and I re-sewed it.
That's you immediately coming, William.
Ah.
And it hurts because you've did this terrible thing to your penis. I
And it's-
also like
Do you want to
And
know
I
what?
s-
What
but
it
I
sounds like
sliced
when
it to
I
the
come?
bottom and it just curls up like octopus hot dogs. It just
oh
like
my lord.
Do you guys want to know what it sounds like?
four
when I come?
asymmetrical curly sections. Would that be cool? Like
Ew.
tentacles?
Hold on. Ryan saying what is Ryan
Or like
saying?
Arby's curly fries.
Oh, okay. Like a pig's tail.
A pig's
That's what
4
I'm
pig's
picturing.
tails with a
Adam,
hole in the middle.
What's it sound like when you nut?
I just want
It's
to go to
just
art
silent?
school. Just let me in art school. I got a weird dick.
What
I'm gonna
would your
become the
art
next-
be,
I
man?
made a
What
funny
art
fart
do you
You thought
think
Hitler-
you-
If you thought Hitler was bad, wait till you see me with my 4 weird penises.
Let this man into
God,
art
they're
school.
like the fucking kraken of cocks.
Release the kraken. Actually, put the kraken back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, zip it up.
Ratings.
Another
What are
thing
your
that-
ratings?
What's your cum sound, Ryan? You're
What's your
building this up
rating?
so much. Hold on
What's
a
your
second.
rating?
Ryan's got a Ryan's
Hold
building up.
on a minute. Adam, what's yours? And then I'll do mine.
Oh, Adam's been muted as punishment.
Hey, you didn't do it. What are you talking about?
I did a fart sound when you asked me that before. I guess you didn't hear it.
Oh, I didn't hear it. No.
Yeah, you're muted.
Mine is I believe I'm about to come.
You say that every time. I think
Oh.
okay. Well,
I
so,
sound like a tropical bird is what I'm. My neighbors, I can hear my
Little
neighbors
toucan.
have babies. They have a baby and I can
Oh.
hear the
Oh,
baby.
damn.
So I'm
Sorry,
trying
sorry,
to.
man.
Don't shoot him. Don't shoot your crying baby neighbor.
I
Go on a
want to
killing spree.
not on purpose, man.
A
Hey,
little
you should
topical
just start
humor.
crying a lot.
Oh, I do, and I think they're poking the baby to wake it up and make it cry. To like that's like they're banging on the roof.
Oh, they're like, hey, we're the ones with a baby. And you're like,
And
I'll
I go,
show you
"Ooh,
who the baby is.
I'm a
Be a babe.
grown
Don't be
man,
a baby
baby."
man. Don't be a baby man.
Don't be a
Why?
baby man, Ryan. I I
Why?
give it. I'm torn between 4 and 4.5. Once again, the
So
devil's
Sure.
the
Pick
devil's
4.25.
crossroads. Yeah, I'm a 4.25. But I
This
really love
movie, this
how
movie. Oh, go on.
it's all right. I really love how I love a movie that feels real and shows you the real, or like it feels like you're seeing the real culture of this weird underground thing and like the weird practices of like sharp, like chipping the
I'm saying
beat.
it's not underground though. It was legal. It was just like going to the
Underground,
slots.
it's not mainstream.
Gambling is illegal, actually. The gambling is illegal, and so that's why it's underground.
Mm.
But chicken fighting is legal.
And the
Yeah.
fact that you see it is like an incredible thing that this movie offers. That is, yeah, now you can be like kind of divorced from like the trauma. No. Were people traumatized when they saw it?
Ryan, what's your rating?
I'm gonna give it 4 stars. 3.75 closer to 4. Mostly because it's a pretty cool story. I don't like the animal abuse. Probably not going to watch it again. And you really, all you got to do as male or female, them, theys, whatever your thing is, as a human being, all you got to do is take a vow of silence if you want to get something done. Pick a goal and then say, I'm not going to talk until I get that goal done. And if everybody on the planet did that, be a lot less bullshit.
It's all about minimizing the bullshit.
Well, human beings talking is a huge problem.
For real. I'm serious.
Yeah. So if everybody picked a goal, shut up, and then until they did that, then we'd probably evolve a lot faster. So 3.75 stars. I'm going to stick with that.
Let's get even farther away from those dinosaurs, is what you're saying. Our enemies, those motherfuckers.
Find different ways to gamble. Don't use live living beings that have feelings, even though they're stupid feelings. Think about
Make yourself the cock. You know, bet on yourself.
One section in the movie I love is when he buys a chicken from the Polish guy and James Earl Jones's dad. And then he's like, I gotta work out its legs to make it stronger. So then there's like a little montage of him like
Rocky
doing like little exercises on like a treadmill.
Am I not? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like Rocky. He's basically running up the stairs.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Mickey, the chicken is Rocky.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But Rocky dies multiple times.
He goes, I started with 20 10 reps or whatever a day. And then I moved up after a week and then I just kept moving up. Dude,
you
Rocky.
obviously know about fitness.
I'm a fitness.
I can tell just how you're talking. Yeah.
All the weight I was like, here.
When I was like, oh man, this movie is so awesome. It ends. We maybe cover this a little bit, but like the final cockfight where he gets Cockfighter of the Year or whatever is watched by his fiance, and then she like leaves. She's like storms out, and he chases her, and she's like, "You're that chicken has more heart than you do," and he puts the chicken's head on the ground and steps on it and pulls his head off, like for real, and
then hands her the chicken head.
Yeah.
And she wraps it up,
and she's like, she's like so grossed out and like really grossed out, really reacts. I appreciate that.
But then she does a cool thing of being like, she puts it in a napkin and puts it in her purse, and it's like, I'll remember. This will remind me of how much of a
I think her whole that whole monologue is like, she goes, she finally saw him for who he actually is, not just some fantasy she had. She's charming. Like, oh, you are
no,
this,
I'm saying he's like, I thought he was like this charming Warren Oates sort of character.
Right. And then
big toothy smile.
She saw who he actually was. So that was like a new attraction. It was like she was falling in love with him again.
Like, that reminds me of this date I went on, and this woman like, if you don't commit to me right now, I'm leaving you. So then I ripped off my four little stringy penises and shoved it in her
Oh my
hand.
God, here we freaking go.
And then
This guy's always shedding cocks.
then she was in love
Like a
with me.
lizard. Hey man, are you a dinosaur?
Yeah. My dick grew back. It's normal, okay? If
William's
you're listening to this,
one of
I have a
these-
normal dick. It grew back.
I knew there was something
Like
about you.
nipples grow back
I've
twice
heard
as-
that. I've heard that.
twice as much.
Your hair
Oh,
grows
shit.
back. Think about it.
If you cut a nipple off, you're gonna grow 2. You cut 2 off, you're gonna grow 4. It's trust me, I'm up to like 96.
That's what happened to Marky Mark.
Well,
He got
my
that
whole
Vietnamese
chest
guy's
is-
eye, but that Vietnamese guy got one of his nipples. Marky Mark has 3 nipples.
oh,
I guess that's a little known fact.
If you like this movie, check out Deadpool 2. There's a scene where his legs get ripped off and he grows little baby legs.
mm-hmm.
It's a twisted
Deadpool, another
movie.
dinosaur sort of character.
Ryan
Hate
Reynolds.
these motherfuckers.
Cockfighter, Deadpool 2. I mean, these are cool, fun movies for bros. Check them
Damn
out.
straight. It's a good one.
What's going on, William? You okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm
What's
pretty
up?
pissed. I'm pretty pissed
So
off.
this movie was freaking dope. Oh, cool. So moving on.
No, let's confront
Oh.
this.
Yeah, what are you mad about?
Talk to me.
Nothing.
What are you pissed off about?
Nothing.
Who's that? What's that? What's nothing?
Everything's cool, guys.
Even though you're
Who's everything? What's everything? Tell me
My
about
dick-
everything.
My dick didn't grow back. Okay.
oh, you were just saying that's a
You actually cut your
cover
dick
your
off?
bases. Or cover your-
I went to the store and bought a sausage and I sewed it to my flesh and I thought that would reattach and grow, but it did not. It just rotted and fell on the floor.
Might be an old
Oh.
wives' tale, but you got to use chorizo meat.
Here's the thing, people. You get one life, you get one dick. Fucking
Damn.
use it every day. That's what
That's
I say.
not true at all. Some people are born with dicks and they get rid of them and they get new ones or get vaginas. We can do anything.
Well, William's
I know a
more
guy-
talking
I
about
know-
like a
I
eat,
know a
pray,
guy who
love
turned
sort
in-
of thing. Like use it, you know, like you're not
Use
in
it
a
or lose
reality
it.
where
Why? Why do you need to
only
use
have
it?
100 strokes and then everyone dies. That's not
In
the
a
reality. You
in
have
a
as many
nuclear
strokes as you want.
explosion.
You're not in the bus from Speed. You're in a regular bus. That's where your dick is, a regular bus. And you can just fucking jack off in the bus.
Listen, you guys just need to get laid, bro.
Dude, I can't wait to have sex.
I would love
Dude,
to, but I'm
not
unable
for
to
the.
perform
I'm just saying.
sexually.
100 strokes. I get it.
You
Thank
only
you
got
for your
one stroke.
service.
So next week's
Thanks for not
movie,
jacking off, William.
Next week's movie, I'm gonna keep this Southern road movie feel
I'm still
going
playing Red Dead Redemption. Let's go.
with a little Rip Torn classic Payday, directed by Daryl Dukes.
It's a nudity.
Oh yeah, it's about a pill popping, hard living, blunt smoking, hard drinking country singer who just goes from town to town banging chicks and
Fucking tits and ass.
getting laid, getting fucked up,
Oh, Rip Torn is naked.
eating
lot of the movie.
McDonald's.
So we're getting some tits and ass.
The dad from
He's got a
Freddy Got
fat,
Fingered,
Juicy ass.
being awesome.
Jeez. Your voice is too sultry to say stuff like
He's
that.
got a
Adam.
juicy big ass.
Yeah, it seems too
Can't wait to see
sincere.
it.
Like Kim Kardashian, like a minion. Remember that
Kardashian's
shot
got
of
the minions butts.
Torn's got that minion ass.
Damn.
The Speedo, the little legs.
I see those minions. I get a halfie, at least.
Oh my god! I hope you're not you're watching these alone.
No, my kid. I don't let my kid watch that kind of shit.
Minions, they got them donks. Don't
That's
let
what
them
I'm saying.
watch.
I wouldn't let him watch that. It's like grooming. If you let your kid watch a Minions movie, you're grooming them to just fuck that Minions ass.
Have a juicy donk.
Yeah. Grooming them to be minion sexuals.
The Minions are just French people, right? Because it's like a French studio. Like, when you you go to like
Wow,
a
dude, you didn't
the
have to get
beach
weird with it.
and like a French guy is like, I'm gonna go swimming, and then he pulls off his clothes. He's in like a speedo, and he's like,
Yeah.
banana, and then he's just like sucking on a banana. You're like,
They're
God,
just
that French guy is so
homunculus.
annoying.
No, they're not nothing. They're homunculi.
No, I William makes a pretty good point. I mean, he's doing that's pretty much what Minions do, is they say like banana and stuff.
You're
and like,
comparing this made-up cartoon homunculi to the French people, and it's wrong.
They're
And I'm
French people.
standing.
That's
I'm
all
an
they are.
ally.
don't like you don't have
I'm
to
a
be like
French
weird
ally,
about
so I'm
the
standing
French,
up.
Ryan. No, William is saying like that's French. That's representation for the French. You're denying that.
He's saying negative.
Well, it's it's a
He's
different
saying it
cultural thing.
negatively.
It's like we don't approve of the cockfighting in this movie, but
Oh,
we
it's like
accept the
toilets.
culture.
Right. They spin back the opposite way in other
Well, like
places.
King
Toilet,
Ralph.
exactly.
King Ralph
Right,
is typical
right.
ugly American. The Minions are ugly French people.
Whoa, here we go.
You're saying
Now
the
I'm
Minions
right
are
back.
the beautiful French people, Ryan?
I don't think there is such thing as a beautiful French person, first of all.
Oh,
Minion, and this is a hard disrespect towards minions. And I'm telling you, they're their own species, they're homunculi, they're superior to French people.
damn! I didn't. Yeah, I didn't realize you
So
hated
I'm
French.
kind of a minion about minions.
Pokemon are like cockfights, right? That's just a
Literally.
cockfight.
Yeah, basically.
It's
That would be
like
cool if Pokemon movie was made like this.
they're drunk and there's like,
There-
I've got to buy a
there's a-
Pikachu.
Ash is a
I-
fucking huge loser. Who's
I
just
want to
like,
send you a link.
Yeah, they would be-
There's a fan made anime trailer if that was the case, and it's hyper violent and like
They gamble. They got to gamble.
it's sick.
Yeah, Ash is a
It's like a
gambling
horror.
addict.
They make Pokemon a horror.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Neat.
A horror movie.
A
I'd love
horror
to see a
anime.
popular
Do you know this Pokemon would be
IP
turning tricks?
subverted. Oh yeah,
Chansey, Jinx.
Chirazu. Is that a Pokemon?
Mew.
No, did you just slur on chorizo?
What's that one with the?
Charizard.
It's that
Charizard.
black-faced
Charizard.
Pokemon with the big lips and the hair.
Jinx.
That's the
Yeah,
one I
that
would
one.
fuck.
Yeah, that one's definitely given good head. Of all the Pokemon, that one you just like fuck its face. Fuck it hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Choke on it, you fucking
Hey,
bitch.
you don't gotta
Whoa,
tell
hey,
me
hey.
twice. Hey, you don't gotta tell me 3 times either.
It's like,
Honestly,
when are we
don't
gonna?
even once on it. Just don't even tell me once.
Are we ever gonna fight? No, you're just gonna. I'm just gonna fuck you. You're my fucking property.
You would just make your
You know,
Pokemon
there's
an
still-
immediate sex slave.
Yeah.
Humans.
Pokemon's like,
Still.
please let me fight. This is what I've been made for.
How about you fight for your dignity? And then you just fuck.
I guess that would never happen because they have special powers that like attacks. You know.
Yeah, but
Oh,
what if
yeah,
that's
you
your
get your
king?
dick electrocuted.
Yeah, and that's like the only thing that gets you off. Poor Pikachu.
Damn. That's the
Oh.
cruel twist, is that Pikachu thinks his power is gonna.
Yeah, who's the
hurt you,
real
but
pocket
It's the
monsters?
thing that makes you calm.
Humans.
Mhm.
Like pocket
It's
pussy.
always humans. We're always
Pocket mon-
That's the
worst.
lesson of Pokemon.
Right. We're the worst.
Sounds good. Let's watch this other movie and talk about it.
Yeah,
in a
what are we
week.
doing?
Doesn't
Payday.
matter.
And then we're going down to every other?
That we're
Do you
going
want
down.
to?
I'd like to.
Yeah, man. Well, you can do whatever. Fuck you.
Wow.
You'd like
thought-
to. What are you doing? What are you so busy about?
I'm not at all
Going on in your
because I'm
life?
canceling plans. What are you talking about? Well, I'm
What were you gonna
shifts.
do? What'd you cancel? You just do what you
Go
work
and
instead?
getting drinks with another female.
Oh, for real?
Not another female, like as if I'm a female, but like a female.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should do that. I guess instead of this. This is like a huge.
No,
waste of
it's a
time.
friendship.
Oh, come on, man. You're not getting any of that Pokemon stuff out of this? You're not coming out
Man,
with Pokemon, you gonna say?
monsters or otherwise, I ain't poking nothing.
Not getting Pokemon stuff out of this. What? Please leave. Don't make this your life, Ryan. Trust
Yeah.
me, this is not a life worth living.
What are you talking about? It's interesting to watch y'all live it.
I did live. My living days are over. I'm post death.
If you had to gamble on any animal to fight, what would you pick?
Dude, you know who I would do of all time? Dinosaurs.
Oh,
Jesus
I
fucking
hate
Christ!
these
That's all
dinosaurs.
you already established that's chickens.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like it would be better if it was like specific, if it was like
What
direct to the
dinosaur
source.
specifically?
My enemy.
Triceratop versus
You
Triceratop
basically
could
just
take any T-Rex. Let's be honest.
you basically just said I'll do animals. I'd fight animals. What animal?
Spikes.
What dinosaur?
I mean,
Well,
why do you think a Triceratops would beat a T-Rex? I got a
it's got
kid right now,
spikes
so I'm
on it. It's
really
got
thinking about this
spikes.
stuff.
Spikes on its
T-Rex actually
head.
weren't they, and T-Rex were not great predator. That was like a fallacy.
They
No,
actually
that's not
ate.
true.
They actually were the
That's
cocksuckers of
absolutely true.
dinosaurs. Yeah.
They would literally suck so many cocks.
Yeah.
Oh, they would end up just sucking the other
They
dinosaurs.
sucked.
cock.
Yeah, it was so literally. Okay, I'm being serious right now. This ain't some Joe Rogan shit. Literally, all that. This is
Yeah.
why the asteroid hit the planet. All the T-Rex got together and they sucked the asteroid out of the space. They had such great sucking force from all the cocks they suck, and they sucked the asteroid onto the
Like
planet.
Kirby.
Exactly, literally. But
a
there was like
tornado.
hundreds of T-Rex together. Like, yeah, exactly. The facts.
I
Have
think
you heard
that's.
that?
I believe it.
I saw it on TikTok. Are you looking it up?
No. I'm
What's
wondering
with
where
the
Adam
silence?
went.
Probably to the bathroom
He's
or to
dead.
raise his child.
This episode's over. This shit is over.
How long was it?
It's not that long, honestly.
That's a good length.
That's what she said, bitch.
Doubt it. She goes, why do you got 4?